Hey guys, it is Fireside Agnes. Oh my god, it's so hot down here. That is, mwah. Can you see me okay? Can you hear me okay? My light is on top of my camera, which means I'm precluded from seeing my own screen. So, I got a little glimpse of what's happening. Have you guys seen one of these before? Wait, can you see the fan? Yeah, you can. So I've got a fire fan up there. Isn't that cool? I hadn't really seen them until I came to the West Coast. I'm on the West Coast. I'm on the West Coast. I have no idea what video I'm publishing when. So you're maybe like, yeah, duh, you're on the West Coast. We already knew that. You told us that already. Or maybe somehow you're hearing this for the first time. I don't know. Guys, I've been experiencing somewhat of a creative slump. And I thought, so today's Saturday, I've been here since Wednesday. I thought that being up here, like away from the hubbub of my house with just me and Bunty, like I thought that would really, really help me to have the like headspace to think about what kind of video I wanted to make next and to be able to execute it and have the time and stuff. But my motivation has really not been there. And I think, I mean, I definitely still don't feel like 100%. But I think because I had such specific ideas about what January would look and feel like, I'm still struggling with the fact that January has not looked or felt like what I wanted it to. I mean, get over it, Agnes. Get over it. You didn't get to do your decluttering on like the 1st and 2nd of January. Get over it. Man, it's frustrating. I do feel like that's kind of holding me back a bit. But I also think another problem is that when I was doing Christmas, like I had to create a video every single day. So even if I knew it wasn't going to be the best quality, I was like, right, I have to film something today. I have to sit down and either talk on a subject or talk about myself, or I have to film some kind of vlog style video. So I have to like get out and like find something to film. And like I had to do a video every single day. And I think that was really, really helpful for me I wasn't really able to stop and think too much about what I was doing because I just couldn't afford to do that. Guys, I'm too hot. I'm too hot next to the fire. I'm gonna need to turn you around a little bit so that I'm just like not having to lean in. I'm concerned about my focus being off. I hope it's been okay so far. Anyway, I can feel myself getting in my own way. Today, I thought of like 3 different videos that I could film, and all of them, they just didn't quite feel like they were going to be good enough, so I didn't do them. And that is a real problem because if I think that something isn't going to be good enough and that's going to stop me from creating, I just won't make anything anymore. I know myself. So then I thought, right, you need to film something today. You need to film something that, I have been filming this week, to be fair. I've been filming quite a lot of stuff, but I'm like filming myself as I drive around the countryside. I filmed my drive here. I filmed other little bits. But those videos, those like vlog style ones, they are by far the most time consuming for me to edit. Whereas if I sit down and as long as I manage to not swear any worse than saying shit, then I'm not going to edit myself. Not really. I mean, I don't know, maybe if I cough or something, I'll do a little edit. Or if I say something cute, then maybe I'll add in a little, oh. But generally, I'm not editing a huge amount when I sit down and do, I mean, not this kind of thing. This is totally different. But when I sit down and do like an educational, hey guys, this is why you should keep a gratitude journal. It's Agnes, by the way. That doesn't take much work. So I have been filming this week, but it's all been vlog style stuff and it's going to take me a really long time to put together. So I knew that I needed to sit down and film a snappy video, something that wasn't going to be heavy on the editing. and I'd thought of a number of ideas and I didn't like any of them. I just felt like none of them were quite good enough, but I knew that because I haven't sat down and filmed like this, except me telling you how sorry I feel for myself because I'm either hungover or ill, because I hadn't sat down and filmed like this, I knew that I was just gonna like put it off and put it off and put it off. So I needed to do something. And I think I've discovered a bit of a hack. It's a life hack. I think if I'm having an issue with creating, I just need to sit down and say why I'm having an issue with creating. I think that might be the best way of me doing it. Will they be the most captivating videos? No. Will they be the most watched videos? Absolutely not. But I think they are necessary for me to like break the ice for myself between me and my camera to break the ice again, me and my audience to break the ice again. So yeah, that's it. But I think in my struggle to film something, in my struggle to know what to film, in my struggle to like want to film anything, there's certainly been quite a lot of kind of self-doubt creeping in. I'm realizing more and more, just like more stuff about what I'm doing just now and how some elements of it are just really difficult. Because although I'm a very confident, self-assured person, it's so easy to feel doubt when you're doing something brand new that involves so much of like putting yourself out there. And when there are so few people watching still. And I mean, I knew that there wouldn't be hardly anybody watching at the beginning. That's just like, that's part of the game. And I've not really done much to kind of increase my audience yet, which to be honest was really part of my plan, because I wanted to get a lot of content out there and I wanted to have like, I don't know, established a sort of way of being in front of the camera before I had lots of people looking at me. But I guess even though this was the plan, you still have that question of like, I don't know, is anybody really watching? Oh no. Oh no. This conversation got so dark. I mean, but it's just the truth of what's been going on in my head. So I'm sorry to share the darkness with you, but this is where we are just now. So this fire is so hot. It's so hot. I'm quite concerned about my skin on the side of my face. So that's pretty much everything I've got, guys. I'm not going to waffle on much longer. Creatively, I've been having some issues. But I'm excited about the footage that I have been shooting since I've been up here. I am really excited for it. So I think because I didn't manage to get my big January reset that I was planning on, I have been trying to, in a more compassionate way, just do little small resets. So yesterday I forced myself to read my book. The word force doesn't sound very compassionate, but when I was ill, I watched a ton of stuff. I just had screens on all the time. And it has taken quite a bit of doing in my own head to like turn myself back to reading. I absolutely did not want to pick up a book, but I took it with me to Lochimber anyway. And yesterday I forced myself to read it. It was uncomfortable for the first 5 minutes. And then I got back into my book, which I'm really happy about. So that is something I've achieved recently, is I managed to put down a screen or two and read my book instead. And yeah, and not today, when I was packing for this trip, I didn't pack any makeup. And I know that this probably doesn't sound like a big deal to people who don't wear a lot of makeup. This absolutely will not be a big deal. But I am, I'm not a makeup girly, definitely not. I'm not into makeup that much. I don't wear a lot of makeup even when I do wear it. But I have recently, I think especially since filming, I have become a lot more used to just wearing some kind of makeup every single day. And it was starting to bother me how reliant I felt on it. I mean, I didn't wear it when I was ill, obviously. And anytime if I was just like running errands at home, I probably wouldn't wear makeup. But the category of like life activity that I would normally have worn makeup for, that for me was something that was pretty hard to break free of. So if I was like going for a coffee with a friend, or I don't know, going to some kind of like party or something, I would always have makeup on. And whenever I came up to Lochinver, I would always have makeup with me, even if I thought I was just going to be doing like hill walking and stuff. If I thought that maybe I was going to go out for dinner with a friend, then I would always take something with me just in case. But when I was packing to come to Lochinver, I thought, you know, my skin was pretty atrocious towards the end of last year. I really think it's clearing up now though, hopefully. My skin was very unhappy, and I'd gotten way too accustomed to just wearing quite a bit of makeup often. All of my celebrating over Christmas, I had makeup on. And then when my skin got worse, obviously I had more makeup on to compensate for the fact that my skin was really bad. And I just really didn't want to live like that. So even though it felt very uncomfortable to do, I deliberately didn't pack any makeup to come to Lochinver with. And I have now not worn any makeup since before I was ill. So I don't know, maybe like the 4th of January? Oh my God, like 15 days. 15 days? What day are we on? The 18th? 14 days. Guys, that's a lot for me. That is a lot for me. And it was uncomfortable, right? It was really uncomfortable. But I think that there is so much value in making yourself just a little bit uncomfortable. I think when you find yourself, like if you've gotten into a routine of just doing the same thing every day, asking yourself like, what would it be like without this thing? And it has been so freeing that every single morning I've gotten up here, the only task I have to do, cosmetic task for my face, is to wash it and moisturize. It's been really, really refreshing. When I've been getting ready to leave the house, the only thing I put on is perfume. I've been wearing a little bit of perfume and that's it. And I mean, I don't look fantastic. And also my hair is very, very dry and frizzy just now. It's been windy up here, so whenever I've gone out for a walk, I've been like, my hair's been absolutely blasted by the wind. But it has been so freeing. So do I look my best? Probably not. But do I feel pretty good? I can't say I feel my best because I still feel a little bit unwell. But yeah, it's been really, really refreshing. Just like packing without my makeup bag and leaving the house every day without having that like element to consider. So although I didn't manage to get my January reset plans, I have been trying to do little resets for myself here and there, and just trying to inject a little bit of something different. I also, yeah, this explanation is going to feature another video, but I also took myself out for lunch today, and I didn't take a book with me, and I was on my phone as little as possible. So I was not using my phone for entertainment. I just looked out the window and ate my lunch and drank a drink. And that was also, again, to some people like that won't seem weird at all, but to other people that would seem crazy. Like really, really stressful and difficult. But it was a very mindful experience. But I'm going to go into that. Yeah, I'm going to go into that more in my video that I shot the footage for today. Guys, I think I'm probably still a bit all over the place. Just got to find my my creative mojo. I think putting together the videos that I'm in the process of making, once I'm at a certain stage with them, then I will feel kind of better about what I've been doing recently. So that's it. This was rambling. What was the main takeaway? Making yourself slightly uncomfortable is valuable for your mental health. There you go. And that it's okay to get stuck a little bit, because you're probably going to be able to unstick yourself somehow. And unsticking myself looks like making a video where I actually, in the end, don't say very much. So there you go. You are welcome. I am so hot. I need to move away from the fire. Bye, guys. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate every single watch minute. Thank you so much for being here. Please leave a like, a comment, and please subscribe if you aren't already. It would mean a lot to me. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.